Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. And yes indeed, we have yet another Bestech knife. Again from the Apex Pass Around group. I tell you what, Bestech has been very gracious to the Apex Pass Around, has provided us lots and lots of knives to check out. And for that, we are definitely, truly grateful. So shout out to Bestech and shout out to the Apex Pass Around group for the opportunity to check this one out. This is the Bestech Ivy. Now this is going to be one of those on Bestech's more premium line. As you can see there, you've got the full titanium handle. Now, yeah, this one definitely has that more futuristic type look that I find it hard to be drawn to. That's just me personally. But the handle, yeah, but this blade is sick. I just had to throw that out there. You've got a titanium pocket clip as well. Right hand tip up carry only. Hardened steel insert, of course. Outer relief there for the frame lock. Really open construction. Now, as you can see there, it is a front flipper. Lots of jimping there to assist. But I mean, let's just take a quick look at this all around. I mean, the knife is done very well. The finish on it, the edges are very well done. Even here where you think, well, you know, that might be, I mean, it's not bad at all. Let's look at our centering real quick. Dang, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Sorry, lanyard fans. I mean, you could probably put one up here on that. There's no lanyard hole per se. But oh yeah, you could definitely put a lanyard right there. So there you go. Rejoice. Now, the front flipper, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, I've had this knife for pretty close to a week. You know, that's how long we kind of hang on to these knives. And I've noticed one thing, and it's been like that with some of the front flippers. If I think about front flipping it, I screw it up. But if I just do it, it works fine. And that's just me and my dumb brain. But it's easy. It's smooth. And if I just do it, it works fine. But if I sit there and think about it, and also, I got to watch my finger. Because if I get it on that, see, there I thought about it too much. And but if I just do it, I will tell you, I did poke my hand one time with that blade, though. But look at that blade. Dude, that's just sick. Oh, it's listed as a hawkbill. Okay, right on. I've been calling it a raptor claw, man. To me, raptor claw sounds way more cool than hawkbill, but that's all right. It's just a wicked blade. Look at that. You had a nice sweep, kind of. Oh man, nice swedge. You know, or hawkbill. I mean, it does look like a hawkbill. Yeah, it does. It does. But I think Raptor Claw just sounds a lot cooler. Nice landing pad for your thumb right there. Not so much for choking up. No, you definitely, that is for sharpening only. I mean, now you do have some jimping right here to kind of, it's supposed to be able to aid in your grip, but I mean, if you look, it's just really not exposed that much. So, I mean, it doesn't really aid in the grip. So, yeah. But as far as the grip goes, now this knife feels pretty good in hand. I can feel, it's not sharp or anything. That spot right there, you know, where your junction there, but where the frame lock is, a little, but not bad. But it's just kind of the overall, it's not bad. It's just not great. We'll put it that way. Not bad, but just not great. It doesn't feel too bad, though. If you wanted for extended use, yeah, it might get a little irritating, but overall, not bad. And I'm jumping ahead on you guys. So let's get some specs on it. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just over 7 inches. I mean, just over 7 inches, I think, officially. Officially, they call it 7, so I might not be right on the line. So we'll go with 7 inches. That sounds pretty good. Handle length. Handle length, right about 4. Blade length, right about 3. So we're just going to go with that. Cutting edge, yeah, it's pretty much a full cutting. Grip length, I mean, you can get up there a little bit. So grip length, we're going to go natural, where the cutouts are. We're going to go with 3 inches. But as you can see there, I mean, in my grip, my finger is out of that natural grip area. Not an issue. So, you know, I am going to, just because I'm going to give it 3 3/4 on the grip length, because it's definitely not uncomfortable. But your natural cutout there is 3 inches. Action, well, you saw that. Yeah, it drops. Is running on bearings, of course, and whew. Now the other thing about this guy, looky here, Ostap Hel design, very cool. S35 VN, satin finish. I like the grind lines. I like those grind lines. It just looks kind of cool. Satin flats. Look at that wicked. You know, you got the grind lines on that swedge as well. Oh yeah. All right, let's look at, I want to start with the bug out. I think the bug out is probably a better judge of size, and it certainly is. If we go center pivot, oh, bug out's got it by just a little bit. Little bit bigger. Little bit bigger than the Ivy, and of course our PM2 is going to be pretty much a much larger knife. And just because I have it out here, because I've been messing with it as well, there is the MBK OG, lots of letters there. Monterey Bay Knives, Old Guard, a Laconico, and Sanford. My goodness, it's Sanford. Both of them designed. I lost it for a minute. Sorry, Sanford. It wasn't coming to me. But yes, indeedy, another very nice knife from MBK. Let's get a weight. Let's see if Bestech tells us the truth. Now, I know mine only goes to 1 digit, so I give them the benefit of the doubt on there. They say 2.37. So grams, we're going to go with 68. Okay, it's looking good. Now, I'm reading 2.4. They say official 2.37. So I've got a little bit more. And like I said, I have to go. I don't read that second digit, so I don't know if it's 2.42 or what. Carry. Let's look at the carry. Not overly deep, but not bad. I don't know if you saw that, but it is pretty smooth in and out of pocket. We're definitely underneath that 1/2 inch. It was pretty smooth. Retention is good. I wouldn't say it was great, but it is good on the pocket retention. Overall, good, bad, what do I like, what do I don't like? Well, I mean, we already kind of talked about it. The futuristic designs just really aren't my bag, but I tell you what, I love that blade. That blade is just, it's wicked. It's too wicked not to be cool in my eyes, to be perfectly honest with you. Like I said, it's listed as a hawkbill. I call it a raptor claw, and that's just what I'm going to keep calling it, because I think that's cool. Handle, not bad. Like I said, extended use, I could definitely see somebody not liking how it feels in hand for extended use. Normal, what pretty much probably 90% of the EDC community does with their knife on a given day, maybe 80%. We'll go 80%. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna open it. You're gonna open your letter. You're gonna cut your Amazon box, maybe cut a couple pieces of rope or whatever, and yeah, no real issues there at all. But sure enough, again, I always say I haven't met a Bestech I didn't like. I do like it. just not going to end up in my collection because of the style. I mean, the build, yeah, the build quality, without question, is there. And I mean, it's easy to see why Bestech does a lot of OEM work, you know, for companies like Off Grid, you know, they do knives right. And the Ivy is a very good example of a design done well, for sure. What do these guys cost? What do you think? $204. That's what they sell for. $204. Like I said, that they're more on the Bestech premium line. You know, S35PN and titanium. Personally, I think there's a little bit of wiggle room there, but that's what they go for. $204. What did Blue think? Blue gave it an 8. It's a solid knife, but that handle, it has nothing to do with the looks, because I really can't, and well, we won't knock it down just because it's not our style. But the handle, we're definitely going to give it an 8. It's a well built knife, good materials. Is it the most practical? Maybe not with that blade style, but it sure is fun, and it sure is cool to look at. And trust me, it works. It works very, very well. I mean, I did a little bit of rope cutting with it, and yeah, it's not an issue. It does its job. So we're going to give it an 8 just because of that handle. Could become a little bit irritating after some extended use. As always, as I said, thank you very much to Bestech for the opportunity to check out the Ivy. Thank you very much to the Apex Pass Around group as well. Thank you guys very much for checking it out with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.